I literally came home to the biggest Walmart box ever. It's humongous. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and obviously today we are doing a huge Walmart unboxing and haul. I ordered like $500 to $600 of stuff from Walmart because I've never shopped for clothes at Walmart before, and their prices are so good. And with the new tariffs that are on Shein now, Shein has gotten kind of expensive for what it is, but the Walmart items I found looked great online. They were 100% cotton. The sewing looked good. The fit looked really great on the model. So I really wanted to check them out, where we're spending like under $50 for a European summer dress. I really think some of these items look like they came straight out of the J. Crew playbook or Banana Republic. This dress I saw has all these lemons on it. It definitely looks very J. Crew. These are dresses that look like they would be perfect for an Italian summer on the Amalfi coast or Cinque Terre, any of the cute little Italian villages you keep seeing all over Instagram. What I love about everything I got in this haul is most of it is 100% cotton or some sort of other natural fiber like linen, which is amazing for the price. If you've shopped at Shein before, you'll know that a lot of their items are just polyester, mostly polyester. They have a couple of things that are 100% cotton, and I always look at the fabric content when I shop, especially at Shein, because you don't know. And Walmart, these are all 100% cotton dresses, and they're all under like $40, I want to say. They range about $30 to $35, and some of them are on sale for like $20, which I think is actually better than Shein pricing, considering most of Shein stuff is in polyester. Now, polyester is great for some things because it's very, very durable. I'm not afraid of getting it dirty. But when you're getting to $50 a dress on Shein, you might as well check out some other brands at this point. I have noticed other brands like Abercrombie and Reformation just keep getting more and more expensive for no reason. So I really wanted to check out Walmart and see how the fit and how the dresses are made and if they're really actually pretty good for the price. So let's get this box open and see some first impressions. Okay, so this box is like humongous. I came home and saw it and was like, wow. So much stuff in here. Oh, Jesus. So, I don't know why they packaged it like this. I feel like most of this box is just stuffing. Why did they send me such a big box full of, like, paper? All open. Alright, they definitely sent me too big of a box. Like here. If you look at the inside of the box, it's only like not even a quarter of the way full. Lemon dress was the one that I was super excited to get. This is the one that looks just like a J. Crew dress that I wanted to buy last year but didn't end up actually buying because it sold out so fast. But anyway, that one was I think like $250. This is again 100% cotton. It definitely feels like cotton, and it is so cute. Look at this. I'm obsessed with lemons ever since I went to the Amalfi Coast 2 years ago. I've been obsessed with lemon print clothes. And it is, again, this one is a midi dress. I wish it was a little longer. You know, I'm kind of tired of midis lately. I wish people would just start making like full-length maxi dresses. My calves are not the skinniest, and a lot of midi dresses just cut me off where my calf is the widest, and so I look even shorter. But wow, this is so cute. I was super excited to order this set, this vest set, because I have a conference coming up soon, and I wanted to wear it, but I thought it was yellow. But yeah, this is a linen blend fabric. It feels so nice. This looks kind of big though. I again ordered the smallest size. But for an extra small, this looks kind of big. I don't think this is going to fit me. And it is 55% linen, 45% rayon. And the lining is polyester. So that's not bad. $28, excuse me, almost $30, which is actually pretty reasonable for a vest like this. Honestly, again, like I said, things like this, of this quality, are going for like $40-some on Shein. I don't know why I'm Shein. Again, the tariffs. So Shein isn't always a good deal anymore. That's why we really wanted to check out Walmart. So far, during this unboxing, I have liked things I've found. And so let's get started on trying some of these things on and seeing how I feel. Okay, so this black dress is so cute. I love it. Unfortunately, it's a little bit big. I've not had this happen in a while. I've gained some weight too, and this is still like really big on me. I feel like if you took off 2 inches, it would fit me so much better. On the model looks so skinny, and this like looked like it was compressing her, which was what I thought was gonna happen, but it is rather large. I feel like this top part is very, very stretchy, and so it's like this, and it's not really snatching me in. Otherwise, though, this dress is amazing. I would size down in this, honestly. I'm usually an extra small to a small, a 0 or a 2 in most brands, and this was the extra small. And yeah, if they made this in a smaller size, it would be perfect. But yeah, it's just kind of loose around the waist. This top part fits decently, I would say. The length is just about above my ankles, so not that horrible mid calf like that makes me look short. But you know what? I love the amount of fabric on the side, how it poofs out slightly. A lot of the problem I've a lot of the problems I've seen with less pricey dresses is they don't use enough fabric to make the skirt kind of poof out and have sort of a circle cut. This one actually has enough skirt, and bonus, it has pockets, which I love. I just wish it was smaller. But otherwise, this dress is gorgeous and is super comfy. It also comes in other colors. It comes in a floral print and a purple, but I also said I really wanted a black dress that looked like this specifically. I just wish it fit better. So I have the two-piece linen set on, and I'm so excited to receive this because it's a little vest and pants set, and it is humongous. The pants fit okay because it has an elastic waist. I don't know if you can see it in this cut, but it has an elastic waist and it has pockets and it's a wide leg, which I really like. But this top is humongous. It's made for somebody that's much taller than me and like has a bigger everything. This is the smallest size. I believe it's an extra small 0 to 2. Not true to size. It runs way big. I think this could fit up to a medium. It just feels humongous on me. Quality wise though, it's really good. If it had to fit, it would be really nice. Like it's even lined. Everything looks really nicely, neatly sewn. The whole fabric feels really nice. Again, that linen blend is money for summer. And it's perfect European summer vibes. I just wish, again, it was smaller. I don't know what it is with me buying duplicate prints, but I think I got the same dress in the same I got the same print in 2 different dresses. So let's open them up and look at them. This is obviously a midi dress. It is such a cute stripe print. I love these mini blue and white stripes. I have lots of pajamas in this exact same print. I'm kind of obsessed with it for a summer, especially European summer. This dress also has pockets and it is cotton from what I remember. It's also got like elastic. Oh no! So I thought this pleated part was like elastic, but it's not. So all this ruching you see here is not elastic. Top is elastic, and these ties are not real. Nope, it's just a decoration. It's not real. You can't adjust the ties. But it does have adjustable straps, which is always my favorite part. And it is a midi length. Let's see what the other one looks like. Now they came out with this more recently. It's like a short version of that dress, but with ruffly shoulders, which I like. I love the ruffly shoulder detail. I don't know why my daughter doesn't like it. I keep trying to make her wear ruffly shoulders and she refuses. She's so emo. But anyway, this part is stretchy around the neckline. This bow thing is also not adjustable, so that's like fake. And then, oh, this one is elastic. Okay. So this whole thing is elastic on top, which is nice. And this is a short skirt. Also has pockets. Let's try these on. Okay, this is the short striped dress, and it is so cute, but it is rather large. Actually, I think it looks okay, but it's very loose around the waist. It's pretty stretchy at the bust, so if you have a larger chest, I think this will be good. I love the sleeve detail, love the little bow. The skirt, I love this skirt. The skirt is very generously cut. The things that people skimp on when making dresses to make them cheaper is to cut the amount of fabric in the skirt part. So instead of getting like a full A-line or circle skirt, you're getting like a really narrow, awkward looking skirt, which I absolutely hate. That's one of my pet peeves, and that's one of the things I look for, using enough fabric to make the dress look full like it's supposed to, and this does that. It's either through like if they used enough fabric, but it's again too big, but maybe it's supposed to be like that. I think it's supposed to fit like this. I'm not sure, but in general, I wish it was a little bit narrower again. I wish the waist cut in more like this. Yeah, like that. I feel like it would look better if it was like narrower. Some dresses, the longer dress, the longer striped dress, and while the top part is elastic and the ties are not real, the last two stripes, these two other ribbons, they are real ties. I cinched it, and now this fits on top, which I really like. This dress is actually really cute. It has pockets, like I said before. It's got all this ruching that's really flattering. I wish it was a little bit longer though. I was hoping that model would be like, 5'9", 5'10", then it would be longer on me. But yeah, other than that, it is such a European summer dress. It's absolutely adorable. I think this would be such an easy thing to wear during summer, to throw on, I'm sorry, if you're going to a picnic or traveling. It's very comfortable. Again, it's cotton, so it's very breathable. Absolutely adorable. Oh, my bad. I actually ordered this dress in two sizes. The first one I tried on was a size small, and this is an extra small. The extra small fits so much better. The waist definitely lost a lot of inches right here. I think it is supposed to be a looser fit, and the pockets are cute. Again, summer flowy dress. Love this detail and the stretchiness here. Overall, I think this is actually a pretty decent fit considering everything else runs so big. It's like loose, but I think it's meant to be kind of loose. It's not supposed to be super skin tight, and it doesn't really gape anywhere. It's just a very, like a slightly drop waisted fit, I think, on me because of the way the tiers hit me, but very cute. This was the dress that I was most excited to get, and this is the one that looks like J. Crew, and it really does. The print is adorable. These lemons are so cute. The only problem is it's too big. Again, I think this is the theme. I feel like it has like an elastic ruched back over here, and it's got a back zip, but it's not even stretching right now, and there's like all this extra room right here, so that's not great. So yeah, it's just a little bit big. It's just kind of big all over. The skirt is really nice and full, which I love, and it also has pockets. I just love the print so much, and it has a little cute little cutout right here. The straps I find a little bit short. I think overall it's just a little bit too wide. That's why this part feels kind of squarish. I feel like if it was just narrower, it would look so much better on me. Like, yeah, it was just, I think it needs to be taken in by about an inch. I think on, half an inch on each side, so an inch total. I really wish this one had fit better. It's just so cute. It's totally Amalfi Coast European girl summer vibes. I have a lemon dress that I bought in Positano that looks very similar, except they're embroidered instead of printed lemons. And I was hoping for something similar. J. Crew came out with something similar like this last year, and I didn't buy it, so I really wanted this to work. It's just too big. I need it to be one size smaller. Here is the shorter lemon dress. So cute. This dress is adorable. Just like the longer one, it runs humongous. Like, look at the space. It's elastic. It has the elastic back again and a zipper, but just like it's got so much space. Again, it's not stretching at all anymore. It's just like so much gaping space here that I can't wear this. I mean, I can wear it because it's too big, but I can't. It's not very flattering when it's this big. It's just a big gaping hole in the side at this point. But otherwise, it's really cute. I just wish they had like a smaller size, or they were more accurate to their size chart. The skirt part is really cute. It hits right above the knee. Again, lots of fabric. I don't think this one has, oh no, I'm wrong. It does have pockets. Really cute dress, but again, it runs really big. Back dress fits so well. I think it's because the top of this dress is a knit fabric, very form-fitting, and it fits perfectly. And the bottom is like a different, like, I think cotton polyester blend bubble skirt. I've been wanting to try the bubble skirt trend for a while, and this was pretty affordable, so I just wanted to check it out. I don't think the bubble skirt is really my style, but otherwise this dress is like a 10 out of 10. It fits so well. It's like, it seems so expensive for what it is. It just, I've seen this type of dress before where it's a mixed fabric either from Abercrombie or J. Crew, and their dresses are like over $100 if not $200 for this, and I think this is a really good deal, and I think it comes in a couple different colors too. I saw this print, I was like, total Amalfi Coast vibes. This blue print with the white is just so Italian. I keep seeing it everywhere. One of my favorite Italian restaurants in DC has this type of print, I believe, on their plates. And it's so cute. But again, it's big. I mean, the fabric feels so nice. This feels like a cotton linen blend. The print is so pretty, but it's just like, again, I'm not really stretching it, and it's just really big right here. It does have a zipper back, and it also has the ruching for the stretchiness, but I don't even need it because it's so ruby. Again, I wish if it was like this, like tight, I think it would be so cute. I think that I'm like, behind me right now, I'm grabbing like a giant fistful of fabric. We're talking like at least 4 or 5 inches. I think it would be cute. It has a drop waist, which is really nice. And then it's got like seams, the princess seams, like here, here, and here. You may not be able to see it because of the print, but it has a little seam here, 2, 3 seams here, like the princess seams. And the drop waist is really in this year on dresses, and it looks really good on this. I just wish it was smaller. It's got like a little bit of ruching over here where the skirt meets the top. I almost feel like it's a little bit House of CB dupe shaped. White eyelet dress screams Doen vibes. It just looks like a Doen dress. Recently Doen had a collab with Gap, so a lot of other retailers are making dresses very, very similar to theirs. And this also runs kind of big, but I think it's supposed to fit like this. It looked like this on the model, but on the model, I think it looks better in person than on the model when it fits like this. I gotta say though, if you just made it smaller and tight like this, I feel like it would still look better. It's a different vibe, but I think it would look better. But I get this fit. It's like a loose, really easy summer in Europe fit. And I get it. It's really pretty. It hits me just above the ankle. And it has a nice drop waist. It has a little panel right here too. So there's like a panel right here around the waist. It has a nice straight across neckline, which is really flattering. I like the little tiny straps, which are adjustable. And again, it has a stretchy panel and the zipper in the back. But I feel like the stretchy panel is supposed to mean that it's supposed to be tight, right? Or am I mistaken? I don't hate the fit on this one. It looks actually really cute. It's very easy, like just throw it on and go, easy breezy summer dress for those mornings you want to look cute, but like not too put together when you're on vacation and oh my God, look at this dress. I just had to show it to you before I put it on, but look at the amount of fabric on this dress, on this skirt. Like, it's got so much fabric. And I think it was only like $36. So this amount of fabric is a lot, especially for cotton. And that's how you can tell if a dress is going to be expensive. Usually the amount of fabric, the cut, the fit, all go into it. But the amount of fabric is a telltale sign that this is actually a pretty decent dress because it has that fuller skirt. You always want that when you're summering in Europe. You always want that skirt picture where it's like you flip the skirt and it just like twirls into a beautiful circle. Most cases, most of the dresses I've seen don't have a skirt wide enough to do that. It just kind of like, it's anticlimactic. It goes out like this. Or if you flip it, you see it tight around your legs. You never want that. That looks terrible. But I've had dresses like that a lot where they just didn't use enough fabric for like a nice circle skirt. I've actually run into that a lot with Shein. I've noticed that when they have a cheap dress, it just doesn't have the fabric to like make it flare out that it's meant to. Okay, this dress is very good quality. Like I said, the skirt is very, very full and you can totally twirl in this dress. This is one of those European summer dresses that you're going to be twirling around. It's 100% cotton, feels great, has that crunchiness to it like a bedsheet, which I actually really like because then it's like I am wearing cotton feels good against the skin. It's got pockets. These ties are real, so you can cinch it in here, and it has elastic right here around the sleeve part, which is why I'm wearing it off shoulder. But it's actually like this on the model, but I think I prefer it like this. It also has this tie in the back. Where is it? Well, there's a tie right here. Yeah, there's a tie right here that you can tie it together and hold it in place. And overall, this is a really nice dress. I love the tiered skirt. I think that's part of the that's part of where it makes it so full and flare out the tiers. Of course, that cuts down on the usage fabric because you don't have to have as much fabric. But again, many brands like Shein will skimp on that part to make the skirt flare out like this. It's really pretty. I love this hot chili color, like a reddish orange. Very, very bright for summer. Help you stand out all of your Instagram photos. It also comes in this like lime green yellow color, which I was kind of attracted to as well. But I think it comes in black and white too. Look at this super cute puff sleeve dress. So this is such a Abercrombie dupe of, which was a dupe of the Selkie dress. So if you've seen my video on the Selkie dupes that I bought ages ago, Selkie dresses are mostly polyester and they hold in heat like crazy, and you sweat and itch like crazy if you wear them in the summer. But this is 100% cotton. I bought one from Abercrombie a while ago, like 2 or 3 years ago. They came out with a very similar dress, but also in cotton, which I really didn't love. I think I just didn't like the baby doll shape, and I didn't end up returning it, but I never wore it. This is super cute. This looks just like it, but it's like a quarter of the price. And I like that this actually hits at your natural waist and not the baby doll shape. So let's go try it on. The purple dress on, and it fits pretty well, I would say. I love the super puff sleeves. Like, how puffy these are. You can wear them like off the shoulder, on the shoulder. This is a ruched bodice. This is a little bit tighter than that black one I tried on, but I still feel like it's a little bit roomy. I wish it was slightly more compressive. The skirt is about just above my knee. I actually wish the skirt was a little shorter, but it does have pockets. Love the purple color. It comes in a couple of different colors too. I think one of them is black, but there's no zippers on this anywhere. Again, this is like very, very stretchy, so you can just put it over your head and go. I love puffy sleeves. Overall, this is very, very cute. For the price, it's really, really good quality. I mean, if you asked me if any of these dresses were from from Walmart, I probably wouldn't have guessed, just because they're all natural fibers, and the Abercrombie one feels very, very similar. I was super excited to receive this green dress. It would make the perfect wedding guest dress on a budget. I bought it, even though it's not cotton or any of those natural fibers, it is polyester, but most wedding guest dresses by, again, popular brands are polyester. It's like a shiny, satiny fabric, which is what attracted me to it in the first place. This dress is a pretty green color. It's got that kind of like, what is it called? A racerback? I'm not sure what this neckline is called, but a high neck. It's got these cutouts on the side, which are not actually as pronounced as I thought they would be. So it's actually not that big of a deal if you want to wear this to a wedding. The only problem is this is not really a maxi dress if you want to wear it with heels. I'm only 5'4", and this like barely covers my toes. Like, I can see my feet, which usually maxi dresses, I can't see my feet. I guess you could wear it with some heels. It would be just a little bit shorter than maxi length, but definitely not a midi. If you are tall though, then it would be a midi. It is a very, very stretchy fabric. I think this one actually runs true to size. I got the extra small and it fits perfectly as it should. The only problem is this keyhole thing. The button in the back is like impossible to button by itself. I'm now wondering if I should have just left it buttoned and stuck my head through the hole, because it's tiny. I can't button it. Yeah, I don't know how people with longer nails than mine, those really big fake nails, button anything, but I could not get the button to button, so we're just gonna leave it at that. It's pretty good. This part is a little bit weird. It feels a little weird on the hip, the seam part. I mean, it just feels weird. It doesn't look weird. I guess I'm just not used to feeling a seam there. This would be a really, like I said, this would be a really pretty summer wedding guest dress. It is polyester, so maybe a little bit hot, But again, most of your other options are probably going to be polyester anyway. In the other package, this is a yellow gingham dress. It is so cute. If you know, you know butter. Yellow is definitely the color of the season. I think it's only $15, so this one is polyester, but the top part is lined, so hopefully it's not see-through, but let's try it on. I'm kind of shocked how well this dress fits. It fits really well. This might be the dress that fits the best out of this entire haul. I wish the skirt was a little fuller, but this is really cute. I love this yellow gingham color, and it's definitely got those like princess House of CB vibes with this neckline and the seaming right here and the V-shaped skirt. It's really cute. I cannot recommend this dress enough now at this point. It fits really well. I just love the color. It's very, very summer. I actually originally wanted this in the black and white gingham, but they sold out. I think it comes in red gingham too, and also a flower print. Super, super cute, adorable. Just something easy you can throw on for summer. This is one of the swimsuits I got. It is a one piece. And I thought it was so cute. Again, lemon print, which I love. It has padding and underwire, but I feel like this bust part is already going to be too big for me. I'm not sure. But it has a little strap tie in the back. Super adorable, super cute print. Let's see how it fits. This suit is not bad. It's actually pretty cute. I thought the top was going to be really big, but it's only slightly big. I think the cups just have a little more space in them, but the padding really helps. And I like the underwire, especially if you have a bigger bust. I think that'll give you a nice boost. I think it runs a little short though. I have a normal length torso, I think, but I feel like this one runs just a little bit shorter than some of the other one pieces I've tried on. The back is, I believe, kind of cheeky to full coverage. It has the tie in the back too. Overall, this is really cute, especially the print. So if you're going to Europe this summer, I think this would be a cute photo op for a one piece and, you know, one of those like on sitting on the rocks, eating watermelon photos. Another swimsuit in that really pretty blue and white print that just reminds me of the Amalfi Coast and Europe in general, or Italy in general, I should say. Again, this has padded cups, but it does not have the underwire. It looks like it dips down pretty deep in the front, so that could be really cute. And it has adjustable straps that I think are actually removable, so it could be like a strapless. So let's try that on. So I have the swimsuit on. It's really good. I think this is also a high cut, cheeky cut, just like the lemon one. The print is beautiful, fits perfectly, doesn't run big or small. But again, it feels a little short to me, especially the straps. So I didn't put the straps on because they are removable, so you can make this a strapless top. I mean, strapless bikini like I'm wearing it right now. Sorry, strapless one-piece suit like I'm wearing right now, because this does seem to stay up, but the straps are super annoying because they're not adjustable and they're too short for me. It was like digging into my shoulder. I don't know if that's just meant to keep it up when it's wet. Maybe if it's wet, it would stretch more, but not having gotten it in the water, it's super, super annoying. But this is great to wear to Europe or Amalfi Coast or something. It's just so pretty. Like if you've had too much pizza, this is a great way to, you know, hide the food baby. Not that if you have to, if you don't want to. I do prefer one pieces over, say, a tankini. I either like a one piece or a really small bikini. So either or. This is really cute in photos because you know, it's like when you're wearing a swimsuit, sometimes from far away, it doesn't look like you're wearing anything. You don't really pop in the photo. But if you're wearing a one piece, it's got more coverage here. So it's a bigger object when you're in photos. So it could look really cute. So overall, I really like these swimsuits. I'm not a big fan of one pieces in general. I don't wear them very often, but I only actually own one red one. But this is actually pretty cute. Here is another Doan coated dress. Yes, it's white. It has those front ties that are so popular, but they're not real on this dress. No, they're just like there. I think it's real here, but you can't, this part's sewn, so it's closed anyway. This already looks kind of big, but it's so pretty. Like the fabric and everything is really nice. So let's try this on. This is definitely a Doan coated dress, and I'm kind of going in between loving and hating it. It's very trad wife. It's definitely got that cottagecore trad wife vibe, which I normally love. I love a good puff sleeve, a full skirt, all of it. But I feel like the puff sleeve, the high neck, just don't work together on my frame because I'm not tall. I think this would look good on somebody that's tall and willowy. It's really well made. The fabric is very nice. It's like 100% cotton. It just feels like summer. It even has pockets. This tie waist is adjustable. This is a real tie up here, and then this is kind of like, you can tie this too, but it doesn't actually hold it closed. And then it even has like a slit, two slits on the side of the skirt. So overall, it's really well made, really pretty. I just don't think it suits me. I feel like maybe if I was blonde, I don't know. I can imagine some tall, willowy blonde girl running across like a field in this dress. It actually does run pretty roomy, but not in a bad way. I think it's, again, supposed to fit like this. I think Doan dresses fit kind of like this, kind of like loose and airy. But overall, I don't think I would wear this. Again, I keep going between loving it and hating it. I feel like I could wear it, but then I don't think it's very flattering on me. I'm not sure. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And that is it for this Walmart haul. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know down below if there's any other brands you want me to review. And definitely check out my haul on Shein dresses. These are some of my favorites right here. And all the items I showed in this video is linked down below.